Christy.
And I'm Sandra.
And we're here to talk to you about the don'ts on your reimbursement form. And I guess there's no judgment here, and based on past experience, we are just gonna help you out on what you can send to us for reimbursement, because Alberta Education is the standards we have to go by, and if we get audited, we wanna make sure that everything is up to their standards.
And we're here to make it easier for you to tell you about some of the things that aren't reimbursed, so we don't have to get in contact with you or not approve some of the items.
Right. And we've had lots of different scenarios and different examples that we're going to run by you, because this actually come by across our desk. So we'll start off with puzzles, which are extremely educational, and we love doing puzzles, but unfortunately, unless they are educational, like for example, if they're not like a map of the world or something to do with history, and if they don't have the word education in them, unfortunately, Alberta Education doesn't let us put puzzles through.
Another good one, believe it or not, when you're setting up your work study space, is we do not cover furniture, chairs, desks, lamps, organizers, file folders, file cabinets, anything like that. Although those are all good purchases, those aren't covered.
Right, that's another thing that we cannot cover. Another very popular request is Lego, and a lot of the Lego we see is themed Lego, and we can't put that through. Alberta Ed marks that as a toy, and I know that there's a lot of great things in building Lego, but if it's themed, it's a definite no. Anything robotic and like the tech Lego, that is definitely allowed. And anything like the Lego that you can use as a manipulative, directly related to education, is absolutely allowed as well.
Another topic is sports fees. So some of the things that are covered are things like ski lessons, skating lessons, swim lessons. In addition to that, things like music lessons, piano lessons are also covered.
Right.
But we're not going to pay for your child to play hockey, hockey registration, or soccer registration, or any team sport type of funding. They're not going to cover that. When I say we, I don't mean we as in Christy and I.
No.
I mean that when we're audited by Alberta Education, they are not going to cover those expenses.
No, it's not approved. No. Another thing to go along with that is like your running shoes, dance shoes, things like that. Backpacks are also not covered. We see a lot of that comes through. So, although I know if your kid's taking running lessons, or running class, they need shoes, but again, we cannot cover those things.
Exactly. Another item that comes up quite often across our desks and regularly are portable chargers. Those are not covered. But I understand where the confusion might be, because we do cover things like adapters. You can have a second screen off your computer so you can work from home, or in addition to that, we cover things like toner and ink and stuff for printers, but unfortunately portable chargers are not on the list.
Right. And we can't cover warranty, like if we're talking about computers, but we can cover computer repair. If you had to take your computer in for any kind of repairs, we cover that as well. And another big one is games. And I know games are great. I love playing them with my kids and family. And even like Monopoly, you would think would be an educational game, because you're learning how to count money and whatnot. But unless your game has the words educational on it, like flashcards or math solving problem games, again, that's another one that we just can't put through, because we get them sent back, and Alberta Ed is definitely not going to cover games.
Another item is postage stamps. We do not cover those as well. Those are pretty straightforward.
Yep, and batteries is another one. I know you use them for your calculators and whatnot, but we can't put those through, as well as stickers. Stickers, I know they're fun and they're rewarding and stuff, but that's just another one that,
So hopefully if you're buying stickers, and I think they're a good thing as well, maybe just stick to your cheaper resources like
Yeah.
the dollar store, and then doesn't really matter if they're reimbursed or not, just keep them for yourselves. Another item that's not covered are uniforms or costumes. So whether it's buying a uniform for your child to take culinary arts at school, or a costume to wear for
Dance.
Halloween or dance
Yeah.
or anything like that, those items are not covered and will not be covered.
no. Another one that we've seen quite a few times is a GoPro camera and those Insta cameras. And both of those are, although fun and nice to take the video of your skiing down the hill or whatnot, or the Insta camera where you get that instant photo, we can't cover those. However, if your son or daughter is interested in photography, and they like those cameras that are more, where you have to, what's the word?
Use the lens or
Use the
different types
lens
of lenses.
and
Yeah.
and you're actually taking great photography and learning, then absolutely we cover those cameras.
The next one is kind of fun. We had it come across, and I honestly had to ask because I was kind of surprised, and it was worms for fishing.
Yes.
And so definitely we are not going to cover the worms for fishing.
No. And an hourglass timer, that was another one that came across our desk, and you might be timing your kid to do like I guess speed math or
Yeah.
whatever, but
Or a
again,
mad minute, like I
Yeah.
know my
Yes,
children did that.
mad
We
minute,
used to
yeah.
do that in grade
No.
1 and everything, but that's not covered.
not covered either.
Another item that'll come across here probably in the next little while is cap and gown. I know for all those upcoming grads, we do not cover any of those expenses. We will have on our website and probably on Facebook that you'll be able to, if you wanted to rent a gown from us directly, kind of on a side topic. But if you're looking to buy one or expense one on your own, we will not reimburse for that at all.
No. And then here's another one, and a waffle iron came across our desk, and I think a toaster did as well. And for like if your child is interested in culinary, we do cover like a mix master or meat grinder or tools to go along with them learning how to do food prep and make things, but not like things like a waffle iron and a toaster. You're not really learning how to. They're basic life skills, but we need them to be actually learning how to make something and to go along with stuff like that. So we wouldn't be able to let those things go through as well.
Another item that came across are car tires
Yeah.
or truck tires.
Yeah.
We do not cover those as well. I know there's a lot of young people out there learning mechanics or automotive, but we do not cover the expense of tires. Another one that came across is a doll cradle. We will not cover dolls or doll cradles or doll furniture or any kind of toy related
forts,
or
yeah, anything to do with toys.
that's definitely on the not funded list.
So when you look at your receipts and it says toys and there's not really a description on what that toy is, because I know some places like Winners or HomeSense, it might just be one category toys and you might have actually bought a book, but we kind of need to see exactly what you purchased for us to be able to put that receipt through. Obviously there's better receipts than others, but that's, again, we need to be able to see on that receipt what you purchased.
So we hope we've been helpful for you today to understand a few of the items that maybe were kind of in the gray area for you and make things a little easier when it comes to sending your reimbursements. Thanks for coming today.
Yes, thank you very much.